We'd like to round out the presentation, which we will close off in about 5 or 6 minutes, with some best-in-class examples of e-commerce, those companies that are doing it really well on the B2B front. Now, I'll say that this in advance, that because we don't have logins to the back end, or it's proprietary for our customers, we can't show you the behind the curtain view. We'd be happy to do that on a follow-up call with any of you that would like to have a more of a one-on-one demonstration. We do have permission to show some client work in that regard, but here we're going to look more at the front-end experience. So some B2B e-com sites that are doing this really well. One of them is certainly Grainger. They're a juggernaut in this space. They sell a ton of different heavy equipment and industrial supplies, really anything you could need. They're kind of the Amazon of B2B. You can see here from the Google search on the left, the screen grab that's here, that they are employing very sophisticated SEO techniques. So the brand name there, Marston Fastener Rivets, they are the #1 organic result that's there. So they've got very high authority. They've been doing this for a long time, and they just have a great user experience that allows it to be very similar to Amazon. So despite all the complexity that's in the back end, the front end is really, really simple. You can continue to see, once you get in, you're able to look at products, their expanded views, their ratings and reviews, and all the things that we know are important. And that, believe it or not, even if you have a salesperson who's really good on your team and they're functioning well and helping the customer to use the B2B site, customers still want validation that they're making the right purchase and the right decision. So that's very important. Ferguson is another brand that does this very well, and you can spend some time on their site outside of this time, but really clean navigation, really easy to get into the site and see what you're looking for. Ferguson does sell to the public as well as to businesses, but the site focuses heavily on the angle of using Ferguson not just as a supplier of commodities, but because those basics are taken care of, they're able to offer that consultative sale and the upsell opportunities. In this case, there's an example of using Ferguson to grow your plumbing or HVAC business. Because they have the B2B e-commerce business down, they're able to focus more on value add to their end users. They do have a great, they've got predictive search on their site, so they're, that's what you see there in the search box that's been highlighted, where if you just type in JAC, it's predicting what you need to know in advance. That's standard with some systems. It is something that it does take some time to train over time and enter in your own corrections, but that's a best in class. And they've also got really robust product pages that are, once you get down to the actual procurement process, are easy to understand, easy to digest, have a very clear call to action. So again, to the consumer or the buyer on the B2B side, this looks very simple and very easy, but they're doing a lot of complex things in the back end to make this work.